What's up, y'all? It's Chris, and we're back in with another video. And as you can tell from the title, I've added a wing to the back of my M4. It has been a mod that's been on my list for years, and I just never had the courage to take this step. But my brother helped me with that. If you saw my last video, I did the Porsche Experience Center in Atlanta for my birthday. When we got back from that trip, my brother texted me and said, "Hey, I got a surprise birthday gift for you. You're not gonna be able to guess what it is." So naturally I had to pull up, immediately and check it out. So with that being said, this video takes place over maybe a week, where the first scenes or whatever is me picking up the wing from his house and then installing it, and then things that we've learned, etc., etc. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into the video and tell me what you think. Hello. Oh, what?
Yeah, but you can't take your gift today.
Why? Because of the car that I drove? What is?
No,
Wait.
because I have to call them because I don't know the proper adjustments and all this stuff. Right? And they didn't give me anything. But here, happy birthday. I don't know, we gotta adjust it and everything.
Oh,
And
thank
I don't know how
you.
to put on the side. It's just a lot of things that they didn't give me.
Oh, oh,
Try not to let it go on your paint.
yeah.
You're not taking it today, it's a two-part here. I just need time because I got a lot going on.
Okay.
Don't look.
Don't look. Don't look. Still, I can look now. Oh shit.
I need time.
Oh, thank you so much.
Let me get it painted for you and everything.
Damn, I wore the glasses just because I wanted to, not because I was expecting like all of this.
Yeah, I didn't have time to do all this shit.
How much was it? Oh, it already had the holes in it.
Well, no, I gotta plug the holes because this wing that this person have is not the same wing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to get it all plugged up.
Okay.
But it's a throwaway trunk, so you can keep your trunk.
Yeah.
So the guy told me, he said, just be aware, it's almost impossible to color match without repainting the whole car.
Yeah.
So he's gonna paint this separate.
So we got the wing, about to get it installed. My brother's in front of me, and he's got the wing in his trunk, and we're about to go to the shop that has painted the red trunk painting it yellow, and then we're gonna mount the wing on top of it. I'm gonna swap out my current trunk with that one. So basically I'm keeping my stock trunk. I don't want to drill holes in the stock one. We just got a second painted one, and then we're gonna get it painted, I should say. I'm at this No Limit auto body shop, and they're putting on my second trunk, which is gonna have the spoiler on it, or the wing. So let me turn the camera around. So that is the second wing, second trunk, which is gonna have the spoiler or wing, whatever. I'm getting confused. And they're taking off my current stock one. So yeah, we are at No Limit Auto Body. plate, but I don't know why he needs all that. I thought you just use a screwdriver. I'm kind of worried, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, so now let's get to the spicy parts. The issues that we've had with the wing. There are two of them, maybe three. So the first one is that it flexes in the wind. What does that mean? So like, it literally will go like this. And if I'm looking out my side mirrors, one of the passenger side and the driver's side mirror, and also the middle mirror as well, I can see the wind pushing the ends, like the corners of the wing and making it flex. Thankfully, I don't hear it vibrating inside the car, so that's nice. I just can see it. And also other people can see it. It's not one of those things where only you can see it. So my brother drove beside me and recorded a video of me driving and could also see it vibrating. It's pretty noticeable. So that's one thing. I believe this is caused by the fact that the wing, the mounting points are pretty in the center, whereas they should be probably more to the end. And if you see racing cars, more often than not, the pillars are more to the end to prevent the ends of the wing from flexing. After all, it is carbon fiber, so I can't expect it to be too rigid. But that's something it's a bit annoying, you know, just seeing it flexing in the wind. Kind of looks a bit, I don't want to say cheap, but it looks like not as high quality as I was expecting. But that brings me to point number two, which is the quality. I feel like the screws that they gave us had issues. As you saw earlier in the video, the people that were installing it, one of the screws simply couldn't go in, so they had to take a drill and, you know, enlarge in the hole for the screw to fit. So that was a bit of a bummer. And then the what do you call it, the washers, or rather they didn't give us the right size washers, or none at all if I'm not mistaken. So the screws had a lot of play. And I'm going to turn the camera on so you can see what I mean. Actually, I had to do two things here. We had to change the screws. So these are not the screws that came in the box. These are larger screws that we went to Home Depot, picked them up from Home Depot, and we had to do it for all of the screws. But without them, this wing would just be like, I could pull on it like this. I could pull on it and it would move. So that was already a problem. So we changed the screws and we added metal washers in between. I don't know if you can see it. You can see a little, kind of looks like a quarter in there. Same thing on this side. It's kind of zoomed in. Yeah, so we added metal washers in between just because they didn't, I don't know how to explain it, but there's just a lot of room in between where the pillar is supposed to be mounted, and it just made it shake a lot. So, you know, we did our kind of like a DIY to fix it, and so far it's a little better. I want to say it doesn't shake as much as it did before, but it still shakes. There's also a third issue I forgot to explain. So we filled the previous holes and painted over them, but with the wing flexing in the wind, it seems like the wind pulls on it, obviously, which pulls on this. Eventually, it makes the trunk flex, and it is cracking the holes that we filled before just by pulling on the trunk. The wing will, how do you say, like wobble when I close the trunk. Let me do it again. I don't know if it's because this strut or this bolt isn't quite as tight as we would like. These ones seem to be okay, but the ones on the left, especially the rear one, yeah, it's not quite tight. So I'm gonna do it again. It also makes a noise too. it's actually still vibrating. Maybe because, like I said, the trunk itself is vibrating. Kind of look a little closely. The wing itself is vibrating. So, something to get used to. Hopefully it's okay. We're gonna see what it's like in the actual wind when I'm driving fast. Alright, that is going to conclude this video. As you can see, we have quite a few things to learn. So, we got it bolted down. Everything seems to be somewhat stable in that sense. However, the ends of the wing still flex in the wind, and the base of the wing seems to be pulling on the trunk a little bit. But otherwise, I don't hear any noise inside the cabin, or at all, really. I don't hear anything. So, yeah, we'll see if there's anything to learn, anything to fix. If anybody has any tips or tricks or help, whatever, comment down below on what we can do. And yeah, with that being said, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.